Hey, what's up everybody? In this video, we're going to show you how we harvest our kale, and we're going to cook something up a little later. So what we do is we take our scissors and we cut off the leaves. So it's basically a cut and come again method. So we cut some off here, like these bigger ones. And we leave the stuff in the center because it grows from the center. So we've been harvesting this kale for pretty much many weeks. So if you've been following our channel, you've seen us continue to harvest the kale or show you how it's growing. So we'll cut the leaves off like here, and like these leaves that aren't doing well here, we'll cut these off and we'll put them in the mulch bed. So that'll be our future mulch. So we prune these off like you see here, all these junky leaves, and that just becomes more mulch. So we'll just take a bunch and in a little bit after we're done, we'll show you how we wash them up, bag them up, and then later on how we cook them up. So we'll see you when we get to our prep table. Here's the kale that we harvested from our 2 beds. You can see we got a pretty good haul. So what we're going to do is we're going to take it out, we're going to dump it on our table, and we're going to wash it. Really nice haul. So we're going to rinse it down initially with our hose. And we're doing it here so you know the water gets on our area that we're trying to grow our grass, because all of this area here is we're trying to get this grass to grow. You know, it used to be, if you saw our initial videos when we first got the lot, it was just all a bunch of weeds and stuff. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut the kale off right about here where the stem meets the leaves. So the bottom part is going to go to our compost bin, because we found that this bottom part, it's a little too fibrous. Sometimes if it's really thick up here, we'll strip the leaf off, but now we're going to get to cutting it off, doing a secondary wash in this bucket, and then bagging it up. See you in a little bit. Well, we trimmed the stems off of a bunch. Gonna wash it thoroughly here. And now we're gonna bag it. We'll also wash it one more time before we cook it up. So we have a nice bag of kale leaves. This will last, actually, it will keep in the refrigerator for over a week. And you can see we have a lot more. So we're just basically gonna rinse and repeat, literally. Here are all the stems. So what we're going to do with these are that they're all going to go into our compost pile. So these will get ground up and used around our bed. So we've harvested the kale, and in a little bit we'll see you in the kitchen. Okay, here are our ingredients. This is the kale we picked this morning. We have some onions from our garden, the cherry tomatoes that we picked this morning, green onion, and garlic. We're going to start by sauteing the onions and the garlic. So I have my pan here and I have some oil in it. We're going to get started. So I diced up my onions. I'm going to throw them in the hot oil. I'm going to follow it with my garlic. And I'm going to lightly saute them. Smells really good. I'm going to add the green onions last. So I'm going to cut up my kale. And the ones with the thicker stems, I'm going to just cut the leaves off. Just going to use the leaves. It smells really good. I'm going to slice up the tomatoes. This is mainly for color. Just turn down the heat. Now I'm going to add the green onion. Give it a light stir. It's looking good so far. I'm going to add a little bit of butter. Gently stir it till the butter melts. And if you notice, I didn't add any seasoning yet, and that's because we're going to add the black bean sauce, so I'm not going to use any salt or pepper. So the butter is melted. We're going to use our black bean sauce. Pour some in, lightly coat it. Don't need a lot. Stir it one last time. And I'm going to let it simmer on a low heat. Put the cover on. I'm going to move it to the back burner and let it cook for a little, simmer for a little while. Our vegetables are done. We're going to take it out and put it on a plate, let it cool. Here it is, our black bean and butter sauce kale with cherry tomatoes and onions and garlic. We're going to have that with some steak we're cooking up.
Thanks for watching, and aloha.